Come on! Come on! Come on in! Come on in! Yes! The doors are open. Welcome, everybody, to the biggest cricket show on the planet. It's the realest cricket show on the planet. Why? Because this is Fan Doosra. My name is Tommy Sandhu, and we are brought to you by the Bharat Army and our good friends right here at Rario. Rario, and if you look to the side of the screen, raring to go are my four fans to talk about today's IPL match, the big game going on in the biggest cricket league on this lovely planet of ours. Welcome, everybody. Welcome from around the world. If you are watching this on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on your mum's typewriter, then drop us a message and let me know who you are, where you are. This is your show. Look at this. Messages coming in already. Hello, 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 hello. We'll do some shout outs in a moment. But just to let you know what's going down. So this year, we're bringing you Fan Doosra. We're going to be looking at every IPL game. We're live at 5 every day. There's a game on in India. Live at 5 India time and various times around the world. Hello to America. Hello to England, where I am in London. Hello to everybody listening and watching in Australia, South Africa. We have Bharat Army members and fans all over the world. So thank you. Yes, I am back. And I've done my hair especially for today. I noticed, Prasanna, I noticed you've done your hair as well. Look at that. It's quite a short cut you got going on there, son. That's a good look. Is that what you do? Are you streamlining for this season, Prasanna?
I mean, I thought to do a normal Surya haircut, but they ended up doing me a Gajini Surya haircut. So it's all this.
It's a good look. You look handsome. That's your Shadi picture right there. That's this I'm available and looking for love picture, perhaps. Who knows? We got 60 days, about 2 months of cricket in action coming our way, and we're very excited. So here's what's happening this time, right? All of you guys should get involved, and I can see the comments coming already. Great stuff. Keep them coming in. But here's what we're doing in the show. We're brought to you by Rario. Rario are all about NFTs. If you don't know what an NFT is, don't worry. You're not alone, number one. A lot of people are learning about this new digital memorabilia that you can now own. You can own NFTs. Those are moments in cricketing history through Rario. Rario can allow you to buy and own a snapshot in time. The same way you might own a signature, or you might own a signed picture of someone or a painting. This is a digital way of owning a snapshot in cricketing history. This is the big new thing. It's even happening in football. David Beckham's done it. I heard today Daler Mendy has set up a Balle land in the metaverse. Seriously, this is happening. It's happening everywhere. So everybody's doing it, and we are allowing you to own a slice of cricketing history as well. All you got to do is go to rario.com. You should do that right now. It takes 60 seconds to register yourself as part of the Rario family. I've done it. Literally go to rario.com and sign up. I'll show you how you can do that a little later on. But also, because we're teaching about NFTs, throughout the show, I'm going to be dropping in a phrase that starts with the letters N, F, and T. Okay? When you hear that phrase, message me in the comment box and I'll do some big ups at the end of the game, okay? And by the way, Rario want to give away a load of stuff as well. There are free NFTs to give away. We'll be doing in tomorrow's show. If you get involved in today's show, if you sign up to Rario.com, you can own free NFTs. We'll be giving them away, plus memorabilia, plus some other chances to meet some of the players. So lots going on in this show throughout the next couple of months. But for now, it's on to game one. It's on to day one. And we're going to be talking about CSK versus KKR. It's the Chennai Super Kings versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. And they've had a bit of history in the past. They've had what? Many encounters. And I think we might be able to see how those encounters stack up. There we go. They've gone head to head that many times. Let me just make my screen a bit clearer. And out of the last 5 meetings is 4-1. Clearly, the Chennai Super Kings dominating the head-to-head, 18-9 out of all the times they've played. Come on, that's got to feel good. Let's go to Chennai first. Let's go to Prasanna. Winning team from last season. Can they do it again?
It's going to be difficult, obviously, without Dhoni as captain. Now that he has handed over the batting to Jadeja, it's going to be going to be a new team. It's going to be a new team altogether, obviously, for both of us. Given that we have retained 4 players, and there's some new additions, some new good additions for both teams, and looking forward to the games and looking forward to this year as well, as always.
Yeah, of course, man. Aditya, excited about that? Do those stats make you confident, make you scared? Are you worried? Are you happy?
Yeah, looking forward to the match. And as we know, eventually CSK has a better record against Kolkata, but still, I believe that it's a new era for us. Shreyas Iyer is leading the team. So looking forward to lots of positivities from our new captain, and hope that we turn the things around from this time onwards. So looking forward to the match, and I believe that I'm not nervous or anything. I'm very much confident of my team right now.
Where does that confidence come from? Why are you so nervous? Why are you so confident?
Because the main thing is that we have retained our core from the 2021 squad, the squad that brought us to the finals of IPL. So based on that, I feel that we have got a bunch of talented as well as experienced players in this team, along with a good Indian captain who has done well for Delhi also in the previously in 2020 season. So based on all those things, I feel that we have got a perfect blend of youngsters and experienced players. So I specifically feel that we are ready to take on any team this time.
Okay, they're ready. Abhijay, before we get onto your current squad, when you think about these two teams and their history, obviously we're here with Rario, all about owning moments in history, owning moments in cricketing history. And what stands out between, the times that these two teams have come up against each other? What stands out in your mind when you think of all the games that Kolkata have played against Chennai? Abhijit, is he there? Is he frozen? He looks like he's frozen, or he might just be thinking very intently. Yeah, I think he's frozen. Definitely. Abhijit, unless he's modeling. Perhaps he's just... Is he frozen just for me, or is he frozen for everyone? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good, because you're all looking very still. I thought, okay, he's... So, Ankit, I'll come to you then. Look, hey, Ankit, maybe that's a sign. Are KKR going to freeze under pressure?
Yeah, why not? We need to know that CSK in the first match, we all know how they are dominated, and maybe most probably team will rather like to prefer playing against the final. But first match CSK, they have been consistent, and starting well for us is a big thing, because we are not like other teams just thinking that we will start slow and then get back to the track. So we are someone from the first to the last. We look, the only aim is to win.
Yeah, okay. Aim is to win. Look at that. You're like a political broadcaster. Yes, our aim is to win. We are here to do that. Okay, you're going to tell the people how it is. Okay, so you're pretty solid. Okay, what stands out, Prasanna, in your mind when you think about the different challenges, the different games that they faced when they face each other, CSK versus KKR, maybe not just a final from last year or even in the history? What's been a real standout moment for you in the past between these two?
For me, it was 2018, the first game, the comeback game at Chepauk Stadium. Because personally, for me, because I was there at the stadium, I remember my friend randomly giving me. I didn't get a ticket for that game, and my friend calls me up saying, I think it was the game was in the evening time, and the afternoon time. My friend calls me, bro, I have a ticket. Are you willing to come? And I was like, dude, what do you mean? Are you willing to come? You say you are coming. Don't ask me. Just tell me you're coming. And then we went there, and it was all. It was just the emotion of the team coming back after 2 years and just sitting in that stadium with all them fans. And after the last 6 was won, I remember I lost my voice for 2 days, and I literally hugged every single one in my row. It was just the emotion of that day. It just got to me, and the whole celebration of that going back, because it's not just the game; it's also the travel up to the game. We all went up. We had a train journey. All the fans were there, and it was just so much fun. More than just the game, more than the fact that just we won. It was just the emotion of fans being back, like CSK being back, and obviously the full stadium, and the whole emotion. It just got to me, and I lost my voice for 2 days. So apart from last year's final, that just stands out for me as the best CSK KK moment for me.
Okay, so no functioning throat for you after that one. No functioning throat at all. Coming to my KKR guy, Aditya. Tell me then, when you think back to moments between these two teams, is there one that you're particularly proud of? Are you thinking about, no, look, this is the KKR I want to see?
Yeah, basically, talking about the records, we have won only 9 against CSK, but the one of the best matches for me in this encounter has been the 2012 finals, because basically at that period of time, CSK were literally dominating. The squad was literally dominating in 2010 and 12. In 2010 and 11, both the seasons were won by CSK, and once again they were in the finals. So we were in the finals for the first time with a squad that didn't have much of the big names also. There were Gambhir, Jack Callis, but it was the youngster Manvinder Bisla who won us that game that night. So that stays in my heart. That match is literally close to my heart, because that was the turning point in the history of Kolkata Knight Riders, because from that moment the complete face of Kolkata Knight Riders changed, and the complete image was changed, and from there on we have always performed well till date. So that match literally has a lot of emotions for each and every fans out there. So basically, even when we reached the finals, everyone were like confident that it is going to be CSK who's gonna win their third title. And even in my home itself, all my parents and family members were supporting CSK. I was the only one literally there supporting KKR. So I was literally in a pressure, sitting in a corner, and everyone was saying, Dhoni is there, Raina is there. They will just win this. And I was like, they were asking me who will win it for Kolkata. I was like Gautam Gambhir, and then in the finals, you see Gautam Gambhir was bowled out in the first over itself. So all of a sudden, the pressure just began. So chasing a total of 190 also, because at that stage of tournament where even 160 and 170 was considered as a huge total, chasing a 190 in finals was literally going to be tough. So on that day, the Manvinder Bisla, our real hero, coming out, shining at its best and scoring 89 runs, and then Kalis also scoring 67, 69, I remember. So those two things just took the game completely towards for us, and that was literally the best moment as a KKR fan for me, eventually.
Okay, Abhijit, right? It's been 10 years since moments like that. Are you happy? Are you happy that KKR can recreate that, or are we up against a squad that's just out of your league here? CSK, we know, are a solid team. They can never be ruled out. We're getting a lot of love from Basu for CSK, from Kaushik. CSK are on fire. Akshay, though. Akshay saying, sadly, Chennai's time is finally up. Where are you at, Abhijit?
Yeah, on a lighter note, nobody's time will never be up in a league like IPL, because each year, each 2 or 3 years, you will go through the mega auction and all. So that is, you can't rule out any team, like on a lighter note, if I say like this. But if we analyze like into the deep, then this CSK lacks a little bit of depth how it used to be, with the exclusion of Deepak Chahar because of the injury. And there are many players like 3 4 players like Robin Uthappa, Ambati Rayudu, Dwayne Bravo, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I mean, they are great. So there is no question about their class and all, but still they lack time in the middle at the moment. They are not playing regularly. So I personally feel this CSK is not how it used to be. But again, a team like CSK who just I mean, there is they outplay everyone's mind, and they just do whatever they are known to do, and they come out as the winner. So yeah, that's the story. But I am confident about my team. Whatever the flaws that we had in the last year, Owen Morgan's form was a big concern. Then backup of Sunil Narine or Andre Russell. Then has been addressed very well, and it looks like a team which went into the final last year. Plus, if you remove all the flaws and add a positive vibe to it, so I am considering this uh, team to be far better than the last year. So if we manage to go to the final with such a team in the last year, then I have every hope that we will come out as the winner this time.
Okay, he's confident. He's confident. It says it's a solid squad. Both teams, as we talked about, with new captains as well. Aditya, your thoughts on the captaincy change? the new captain? And have we really lost the old captain, or do you think you've kind of got two captains in a way?
To be honest, I'm very happy with the selection of Shreyas Iyer as the captain. Because as we know, last year Morgan was good as a captain, but the only problem was that he was having the issues with his batting. He was not consistent with the bat, and eventually, when an overseas player is a captain, he's taking one of the four spots for the overseas players in the playing 11. So when he's not consistent with the batting, so that puts up extra pressure on the team also. Eventually, his captaincy was good. He was bringing in the right ballers at the right time. He was putting the field placements perfectly, and eventually KKR was winning also the matches. We reached the finals, but KKR had different plans. They thought of a long-term perspective, like they had in 2011, like getting someone like Gambhir. Having an Indian skipper is always something that helps a franchise also, because you can just bank on him and just look for the broader future from there on. So I feel Shreyas Iyer is not going to be someone like a temporary kind of captain. We bought him and we have made him the captain for to lead KKR for the next 6 to 7 years, 6 to 8 years. So that was the main plan, and basically he's not a new kind of a guy in this business, because he has led Delhi well from 2018 onwards. So we saw in 2020 also he brought the team to finals, and after that due to his injury and missing out the chances in Delhi Capitals, so he eventually has came into the auctions, and now the kind of form he's possessing right now, we just literally saw in the international side, international series also against Sri Lanka. I personally believe that it's the right choice, right pick from Kolkata to keep Iyer as the captain.
Okay, keep him in. So, and actually, I meant to say that to Ankit, actually, and I said the wrong name. But Ankit, have you got two captains at the moment with MS Dhoni still in the wings, or do you think it's all going to be handing over to your new leader?
Well, of course not, because MSD is someone we will like to, see more of a mentor role, which is going to be on field. So that's going to be helpful. Of course, Rario is in learning process. So for someone like a newcomer, so in that role, I think he needs a bit of guidance, and MS is the ideal one. I mean, if you are MS, I mean, you are sorted. So it's really good for Jadeja as a captain and an individual to have MSD who will be an on-field mentor for the team. So not the two-field captain, but maybe that guidance can be handful and impactful for the franchise.
Okay, let's see. Prasanna, what are people saying? What's the word on the street? What are fans saying about CSK this season? Carry on as you were. There needs to be some changes. Is there? Yeah, what's the word amongst the people?
Because it is a new team, but there will be some old faces. We are still having a Gaikwad. We still have Uttapa, Raidu, Bravo. Obviously, Deepak Chahar is injured we don't know till how long, but we heard he's bowling in the next, so that's a good sign. He might come back for the next game, or even maybe in the game number 3. But apart from that, we do have good buys. I thought Devon Conway was a steal for 1 crore. I think I never expected that. Given the first day we had, where we literally thought of buying the whole team from last season again, and that didn't work out for obvious reasons. And I still think we do have some good buys. We bought Milne. We did buy Hungarekar, who had a fantastic Under-19 World Cup, and a lot of spotlight is on him from all the practice sessions. And I genuinely think he might get a game, maybe not so early, but maybe towards the end. But we don't know. And Shivam Dubey also for 4.4 crores. I think he's a decent buy. I think he's one of those players who needs a decent run of form to get his confidence, because when you're a player out of form, you need at least 4 or 5 consistent games to it either do two things: either you prove you're good enough, or you'll go the other way. You will definitely say okay, you'll definitely say okay, you're not good enough, and you won't be a part of the team. So, and that's the thing. And for all teams, first 4 or 5 games will be definitely trying and testing out various combinations to see which one works. And whoever accustoms to the situation more better, I think they'll have the better chances.
Okay. So no, good stuff. Okay, look, it's very exciting how far away we're like we're a couple of hours away from the game beginning. This is our first match of the season. I mean, so much pressure for these players to perform under. But who do you think is going to be a standout player? Maybe for your team, maybe for the other team. Who's looking from what you've seen in other series, other maybe international games? Who do you think is going to have their day today? Abhijit, let's start with you. From maybe KKR or even CSK, who do you think is a one to watch, your star player of the day?
I'll definitely go with Shreyas Iyer. He has recently been awarded the player of the match by ICC. So I honestly feel if KKR has to do well, then it is a very nice way to start all the campaign. And I am hopeful that this will be a very long association with Shreyas Iyer, the captain. I'm assuming maybe a decade or so because he's still young. So for me, I want Shreyas Iyer to start on a good note for this association.
Okay. You want him to, or you think he will? There's two things.
So, of course, if I want him, then
I want you to put your rupee where your whoopee is. I want you to go, come on, man. This is the guy. This is the one. I want psychic Abhijit here saying, if I've already seen the future, and the person to watch is.
And the person to watch is Shreyas Iyer, and he will make a century today because.
There you go. He's going to make a century. Go on, tell me what.
Yes. So Shreyas Iyer, hopefully, if not a century, then I am assuming he'll score 80 plus today because he's from Mumbai and all the match like he is from there. And so, Shreyas Iyer is going to score 80 today and he will be man of the match. Yeah, and one day I will become popular like Tommy. That's also my bet.
No. Hey, you don't want to. The problem with becoming popular is you lose all your hair, and your hair is so beautiful. Don't do that. It's better to stay not popular and keep that lovely hair that you've got right now. You look like a hero. Ankit, who's going to be the player of the day today?
Well, to be fair, it's a bit confusing because we have got many stars, but maybe Robin Uthappa, but the condition appears that will be playing at number 3, so that's a concern. So if he plays, he's one of them, but let's maybe Ravindra Jadea, I will give him that a chance because I think he has been in a good form, which we saw in the Sri Lankan series. Jadea with the bat, with the ball, so that can be too handy, and he's got a new role, so he's all boosted up for his new role. So hopefully he can deliver, and I think he's done very well when it comes to perform against KKR.
Okay, Kaushik is saying the same as you. By the way, he's got a message. I've just got a message in saying the player to watch is Jadeja. Pranav is laughing at your comment, Abhijit. He's saying century, laughy, cry emoji. So Prasanna, who is going to be the player to watch for today?
As he said, Jadeja. And over the years, he has finished games. First CSK against KKR beat from every situation. We look at even last year, the 2020 when KKR were on the verge of qualifying and we put them out. Beat in 2013 when it was a very low scoring game. I think they scored only like 110 at Eden Gardens and we had to chase and it almost went in the last over. And also 2018 when he hit that last 6. And I think being in captain, it will be added responsibility. And I think he is one player who knows to take up responsibility. So I think he will be our standout player for today.
That's good. Taking on responsibility. There you go. He's a sensible, solid bloke. He's saying it's going to be his guy. Aditya, then let's hear from you. Who is your player of the match? In fact, if you're looking on an NFT kind of way, who do you think could create that NFT moment today? Who's going to create that moment? Who's going to go, I'd love to own that. I'd love to own that bit of play that he just did. Who is it?
Well, I also agree with Abhijit bhai. So even I feel it would be Shreyas Iyer because the kind of form he is in right now in the recently concluded India versus Sri Lanka series also and the Test series also, he was literally in his prime form. So I believe he will just continue from there on. And today is going to be his day. And I personally feel that he will be batting at number 3. And if he does that, it will be great to watch him stand there and play to his best, and he will take KKR to the victory today. So it's going to be Shreyas Iyer for sure.
I've suddenly got very jealous about all the people right now that are making their way to Wankhede Stadium. All those people with a ticket in their hand, walking, they're bustling along, going through the streets, they're getting bumped around, they're making their way there, they're trying to find parking, they're trying to get into the stadium, they're lining up outside, they got their shirts on. It's so exciting. This is literally the most exciting league, and the league's got bigger, as we know. We're going to be talking all throughout the season about the extra teams that are now joined with Gujarat and everything else. So it's just so exciting. It's just such a buzz going on. I can't wait and actually, by the way, I've got to say, the sun's shining here. I've had to close the blinds behind me. The sun's shining in London as well for this league as well. Okay, so we're all good. We're getting ready for the big performance of the day. To kick things off, CSK versus KKR. But what I need you guys to do, because I want to make winners out of you guys. I want to make winners out of the people watching this video right now. We have got free NFTs to give away. And it is so easy for you to be in with a chance. In tomorrow's show, I'm going to announce who those winners are. We're doing the show every day before every game. We're live at 5 in India. And if there's a double match on, we'll be live at 2 p.m. In India as well, a little bit earlier. So work out your timings wherever you are around the world. But for you to win a free NFT, all I need you to do is to register at Rario.com. It's as easy as this. Watch this video. So easy.
It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it.
Bus, that's it. Kalas. How long did that take? I promise you, it takes about 60 seconds. That's if you type like me. But if you're quick, if you're one of them, if you're like a Harry Potter with your magician fingers, then you'll do it in like 30 seconds. That is it. There is no charge. There is no cost. Just come and join the Rario family, and then I can give you prizes. And I've got some wicked stuff. Not only have we got free NFTs to give away, free moments in history, but also we have got chances to meet players. We've got merchandise to give away as well. We'll be giving those out all throughout the season. Go on to Rario.com right now, type in your details, and register. And there are certain players that are Rario players. Do you have a Rario player to watch out for? Let me go to CSK first. Have you picked a Rario player, one that's kind of one of the team? Is that you, Prasanna, or is it you, Ankit, who's going to tell me your Rario player?
Maybe from Chennai, we can say Ruturaj Gaikwad, the opener, who played a big part in the success for the last year. So he will be in the same form, hope so. And so maybe the Rario player for CSK, Chennai is going to be Ruturaj.
Okay, Ruturaj. And for KKR, Abhijit or Aditya, who's it going to be?
For me, I feel the Rario player of the day would be Venkatesh Iyer, as generally I feel that the way he has played in the last 7 to 10 matches for KKR in 2021 season, I personally feel that he's gonna continue with that kind of form. As an opener also, he can just go out there freely and just go for the big ones. And if he gets off to a good start, then you know what all he can do. So he's the Rario player of the day for me.
Amazing. Look, listen, there are moments you can own from Venkatesh Iyer through Rario.com. You can go out and buy them, but I'll also be giving them away. The only way you can be in with the chance of winning free NFTs from those Rario players, the only way is to register right now at Rario.com. You saw how easy it is. It really is that straightforward. 60 seconds, you're done. You're part of the Rario family. And bang, we can get you some free stuff. We're doing this every day. There are chances to win every day. So come on, be a part of it. What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? By the way, thank you to Yathat for your lovely message. He goes, Tommy, it's good to see you back. You know what, Yathat? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. And it says, I can't wait for fighting talk. Really? You can't wait for fighting talk? Well, guess what? Fighting talk starts right now. We have 30 seconds head-to-head of pure tamasha. Pure full-on competitive, but friendly banter at each other. So who would like to go first? Should we have the challengers in a way first, because we know CSK are the current champions. So let's go to a KKR person. Is it going to be Abhijit or is it going to be Aditya? Double A, one of the A's. Which of the A's?
Let Abhijit bhai do it.
Then, my brother, you have 30 seconds. I'm going to be very strict with this timing because some people go, hey, you gave him 35, and then they get all upset and angry. So your 30 seconds to give it fighting talk, Abhijit, starts now.
Every day is a new day. It's a new beginning. Whatever happened last year, although we are extremely satisfied, there could have been little extra mile and would have come back as the winner. So this time we are taking over a little bit weaker CSK team and probably a little bit of a stronger KKR team. So a stronger KKR team will be very dominant against a little bit of weaker CSK team, and hopefully we will be coming out as the winner. Korbo Lorbo Jibore, go KKR.
Perfect timing. Perfect. Bang on 30 seconds. And he's saying a dominant KKR against a little bit of a weaker CSK. Hey, as we know in this league, that little bit of weakness is all it takes for another team to weave on in. The quality across all the teams in the IPL is the best in the world. That's what it makes the league that it is. Prasanna, I presume you're going to do the fighting talk. Is that right? Am I right to presume that?
Well, maybe. Okay, I'll go for it.
Look how nonchalant and laid back he is. Well, maybe. You know, if I have to come out and smash a 6, I will. Come on then. Let's hear your fighting talk. Your 30 seconds, Prasanna, starts now.
Well, we looked at them head-to-head stats. It's 18-9. Despite us not playing for 2 years, we have twice the number of trophies as them. 4 times CSK have done a double over KKR. KKR have done a double over us. None. So I believe that trend will continue this year. We do have a good team. Yes, we do have a slightly weaker team, but that's been us every single time. But we do have a talisman in MS Dhoni. Although he's not going to be leading us, but his presence is more than enough for us to get another trophy this year.
It's his presence alone that's going to do it. Whose presence will reign supreme? This is what we love. It's what we love about cricket. It's what we love about Indian cricket. We love the fact that most of the players in the IPL, most of the India team are made up by IPL players, which is why we love the league so much, why we love international cricket so much. We just love the game. And what I love genuinely, which is why I do this every year, is just to be able to talk to you guys, talk to real fans, talking from the heart about the sport that they love and representing real people. We aren't broadcasters. Harsha Bogle will not be on this show. He's not allowed. I don't want him on the show, all right? He's not welcome. Are you watching, Harsha? No, I'm kidding. You're more than welcome to come on, Harsha G. Sorry, I'm just joking. Well, my point is, this is our chance for real people to have their say, and we want you guys to get involved. So come, follow the Bharatami on social media. Follow me. I'm Tommy Sandhu. Go check out Rario.com and go onto the site. Register your details. It takes 60 seconds. And this time tomorrow, I could be giving you free NFTs. All because you spent 60 seconds putting in your email address and a password and a username, Big Tom, whatever one you want, onto Rario.com. Go and do that right now. And until tomorrow, good luck to both teams. Let's have a brilliant start to the tournament. Thank you, my CSK fans. Thank you, my KKR fans. Here's to a great day. Take care, gentlemen. Until tomorrow, we'll see you later. We're out.